Welcome to the Battlefield Commanders. This is SithJaeger, and today we're using a Tier 3 Premium T67 Tank Destroyer in a last team standing match. So this is actually going to be a frustrating match for me. There are several times I try to fire on a tank, but because I'm using a new phone with curved edges, you're going to see several misses. So don't think that is a reflection of the tank. That's actually a reflection of the player attempting to get used to a new phone. This is also going to be a group battle. Myself and two other random players teamed up for this last man standing match. And you can tell which the group players are by the different color, that more greenish label they have. So in any match, we want to try to limit the angles we can get attacked from. So we know we're not going to have anybody coming from our rear. And so we move toward the corner to make sure nobody can come from the front. We're going to keep everybody to our right. And when you're in a tank that doesn't have very strong armor, you want to focus on medium or light tanks. We were heading towards that light tank off in the distance. We found a medium tank that was distracted by our teammates, so we fired a couple times on him. And now we can see that the majority of the players are off to our right. Now you want to be real careful before you expose yourself. We don't know where they're at, and a lot of times these bots will sing you out real quick, and we get fired upon. Trying to make sure it was safe for us. We get our first miss. He backs up. Trying to get a shot off here. We just don't have the gun depression. There you can see he has the panda on his turret. I'm going to try to wait for him to come around. Can we get a shot off? And we miss again. So it's the second miss on this tank. Looks like we do have one of our teammates assisting us. So we're going to try to get some side shots in. Get around him. Get a shot in. A little bit of lag coming into play. And what we want to try to do is block him in from to keep him from backing up, but we miss. So now we need to wait and turn around, but our teammate finishes him off. So good job there by our teammate. But what we were trying to do is block him from retreating. That way we force him into a battle. Have a Ferdinand off in the distance. And I was going to fire on him, but I didn't want to give away our position. So we're going to let him focus on our teammates and come in from the side and then around behind. A couple of shots here, and we should be able to finish him off. There you can see the lag coming into play again. You always want to be careful of that. And we get another miss. Trying to finish this guy off with the circle of death, and we get the shutdown. Kill count is now 3-4. There goes our teammate off in the distance. He's going to head south. Looks like we have a tank that is engaging with another tank, and we get fired upon from the rear. So now we need to retreat. We want to try to get out of the view range of whatever tank hit us. So we're just going to drive until everybody disappears, goes behind us, and then we're going to approach from a safe distance, a safe route using the terrain and the structures here. Here you can see that our teammate is engaging with a medium tank here. We get a side shot off. We might be able to finish him off here because we have a faster reload than the TD does. And now it's 4-4. Can we get a shot off? Don't believe we did. 3 tanks left. And now it's 2-on-3. Here you can see the medium tank approaching. Focusing on our teammate once again. And we get the triple kill. Okay, so if you look up at the top, you can tell that we have 2 heavy tanks left. One has over 50% health. Not really sure where the second is. We have about a minute before all tanks are going to come out on the radar. And there he goes. He pops up. Very fortunate that he wasn't facing our way. Would have been an easy shot for him to make on us. And this guy can put us down in a shot or two, so we want to be very careful now. Trying to watch our teammate. And what you can do in a situation like this is, and he disappears, unfortunately. Our teammate is engaging in a tank, and so we need to wait for him to spot the second tank so we can see which way his turret is facing. If you don't want to take a chance, you see how I'm tilting the the view of the tanks on the map, or the camera angle, I guess, I want to make sure that his turret is not facing us. Be real careful because sometimes the feed lags behind, and if you see him starting to turn towards you, you need to be very, very careful. Because of lag, sometimes you'll find yourself getting struck when you thought you had a couple more seconds before you got fired on. Trying to help out our teammate there, and we get tagged by the heavy. Trying to see if we can use our speed to get behind cover. We do. Trying to see if we can help out our teammate here, and it looks like we can. Pulling back just to make sure that we don't expose ourselves too far. You just take your time. We spot the other tank off to our left. And now it's a 2-on-1 match. Have no shot on the heavy. Take a quick look at our teammate. Our teammate is doing pretty good on health. Coming up to the minute mark. So we need to do something. Get a ricochet, that's not going to help us at all. You have to do something here because you're not sure if you get a 6-on-6 tie at the end of the game, who the winner's going to be. So while he is focused on our teammate, we're going to come in and start trying to fire at his rear. Now, ultimately, what I would have liked to have done is be facing the opposite direction because your tank moves faster going forward than it does backward. Fortunately, this looks to be a bot that continues to focus on our teammate. Anytime it looks like his turret is going to turn to the halfway point, we reposition our tanks. Trying to get one more shot in, and we pick up the ultra kill. So, I hope our teammates didn't bail on us. Hope they stayed till the end of the match and watched from our point of view. You can see how the victory turned out. There you can see we had over 3,000 points, 4 kills. That's what we did individually against each tank. And this is what we did overall. So, a good match, aside from the misses that were player error based on a new phone. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking for a Legion to join Jaegers. And as always, SithJaeger out.